As your business grows, you're probably going to see a lot of different contracts. There's one provision you need to watch out for, though, and that is a personal guarantee. I'm Andrew Ayers. I'm a lawyer who works with families and business owners to protect their legacies through planning. In the next couple of minutes, we're going to talk about personal guarantees and your small business. You may not have run across a personal guarantee yet, but they have become more and more common. Many people aren't sure why they're even at that contract, but I can tell you from experience with a lot of clients that personal guarantee can be the one thing that really comes back to bite you. You may not have thought about it when you signed that contract, but then a couple years later you find yourself in court and you're personally on the hook for a business debt. So a personal guarantee is essentially a promise by you that you will guarantee the debt of the company. So if the company is unable to pay something, let's say your rent, then the landlord can sue you individually as well as the company for payment of the rent. Now, who signs a personal guarantee in your business really depends on ownership. Usually, if you own more than 20% of the business, you would be on the hook for a personal guarantee if it's given to you. However, you don't have to sign these, but usually they will ask for 20% or more owners to be signing off on personal guarantees. Now, if you're working at a business and you're not a 20% or more owner and somebody asks you to sign a personal guarantee, I would wait a second. I would check the documents and talk to a lawyer before you sign it. If you're under 20% ownership, you really might not need to sign that personal guarantee. What I've found with personal guarantees is that many of my clients never read them. They're coming to me because now they've been sued, or even worse, a creditor just took a straight judgment against them without a lawsuit because they had signed a personal guarantee. Things to look for in the personal guarantee are provisions that, for example, agree to out-of-state court procedures. What if you live in Kentucky and you're agreeing to a New York City court for your personal guarantee? Are you going to want to go back and forth to New York City to defend against the lawsuit? Another provision that's very common that is concerning to me is a waiver of service of documents. This provision says that if you fail to make a payment, they don't even serve you with the documents, or they just drop it in the mail to you at some point, at which they may already have a judgment against you before you see the document. And speaking of judgments, one of the most concerning provisions you'll also see is one that says if you fail to make a payment, they can just file a judgment against you. You don't even get served with papers. You don't have time to contest it. You don't have time to make the payment a day or two late. They just take a judgment against you. So personal guarantees are a very powerful tool that can be used against you. So before you sign that personal guarantee, make sure you read the entire contract. A lot of times what I've seen is a small business owner signs on behalf of the business, not realizing that the next page has just signed one more time. And that one more time is the personal guarantee. And now they're on the hook if their business is sued. There's two ways you can handle personal guarantees for your business. You can blindly sign them, which is one way to do it, but you could end up with a lot of lawsuits or a lot of problems you weren't intending. The second way you can do it, the smarter way to do it, work with professionals. If you're given a personal guarantee, you don't have to sign on the spot. Take your time, speak to a professional, talk to your attorney, talk to somebody else. Make sure you understand what's in that document and what you're signing before you sign off on a personal guarantee. If somebody's given you a personal guarantee and you've landed on this video, go to my website, andrewmayers.com. Click on the Schedule a Consultation button on the front page. You'll be taken to my personal calendar where we can set up a legal strategy session. We can review the personal guarantee and make sure you understand what you're signing. Never, ever sign a personal guarantee without understanding what you're signing.